Hello, everybody. I know this is impromptu and I'm sorry, but I want to share some things with you all today. I forgot to do it on Wednesday, yesterday for Live Hot Topics. So we're going to do it today. And then we'll probably get into some other stuff because there's a lot of stuff going on. I'm not going to load up any photos. We're just going to talk about what's popping right now. But I did want to share this with you all because I was so excited just a few minutes ago. Something was delivered to me and I wanted to open it with you. So please like this video as you come in. Hello, J Crew Squad. Hello, Markeisha, Ronnie J, Patricia. Oh, this is the 140 crew. Hey, hey y'all. I'm so glad to see y'all here. This is some new names. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad to see you here. Hey, Adina. Hello, Alexis, Elizabeth. 1976. Mini Me, what's going on? I love this. Hello, everybody. Y'all, it's it is never enough. Hey, M. Reed. Hey, Crystal. Hey, C. Math. It is never not a lot going on. It is never not a lot. I know y'all I know y'all pick up your phones and just I don't know if are y'all getting notifications every day like I'm getting notifications every day. It is insane what goes on in these inboxes. Hey Dion. Hey what's that? Shandolan. Oh my gosh, it's a lot. And I'm gonna tell you something. Let me say this real quick. Whatever it is, going, hey Erica, hey Patricia. Oh, okay then, girl, relax then. You just lay down and listen. Girl, it is something about it. You know how like we look at these people's lives, and I will say, I'm not gonna lie, my younger self, when watch TV, oh my God, I wish I was her. I wish I was this. She's going this place, she's going that place. But then once I got older and started, paying my bills, building my credit, I realized I could book a plane and I could go to places also. You know what I'm saying? I may not have had all the money in my account after I spent it when I left. Yes, text me. But I was like, I can do this stuff also. I started to show last 9 people. I know, girl. Ooh, all her fault. I know. I know. And if you listen to my reviews, I was all over the place. I had no idea how this show was going to end. Hey, Miss Lacey. But y'all, I wanted to. What's weird? We're almost 3 minutes. We're gonna start at 5 minutes. Like I said, like with Wendy and stuff. Wendy is gorgeous. She's giving gowns, jewelry, and all that. I would want to be in Wendy's shoes, not one day. I wouldn't want to be in Ashley's shoes. I wouldn't want to be in Giselle. I just wouldn't want to be anybody but me because I look at those people and realize I can do whatever it is I want to do and maybe not get arrested. You know what I'm saying? So, hey girl, what's going on? Y'all please like the video. I know I didn't plan it. I got something in the mail today. So I'm down here and getting a picture hung, right? One of the contractors for my home, I had told him that I needed a picture hung. I've been trying to get people to do it. I asked my brother to do it, but then we didn't have a leveler and all that kind of stuff. So he came and hung up correctly. He fixed something else that I needed done. And so as we were talking, my doorbell rang, and then I had a package. So that's not uncommon this time of the year for me. But before I talk about the package, we're at 4 minutes. I can't wait anymore. What I forgot to do last night on Hot Topics was talk about these things that are happening. So if you're looking for black brands to, hold on. If you're looking for black brands to, okay, got it, to patronize for this holiday season, let me start with this. So this is something I've had a long time, and I know she probably think that I'm not talking about her or not anything, but I just got home and I had it sent to my mama's house because I don't have my PO box set up yet. I don't know why I don't. I haven't gone and got one yet. But so the first thing I want to talk about is from Loved and Lit. This is from Loved and Lit Company. She gave me 2 candles. One was broken, but I worked it out and I put it in another jar. And she's a candle owner. This smells so good. I don't know exactly what this one is. This is Soft Life. So she has something, Loved and Lit. We truly appreciate your support, the Loved and Lit company team. So if you're looking to give candles, if you want to patronize Black businesses by Black people for people, this is one that you can do. This is a company, Loved and Lit. And I love this. And she gave me another one. It was for breast cancer month too. So good. Good afternoon, honey. Good afternoon to everybody coming in. I'm just getting started, so you're not missing anything. So this is Love and Lit Candles. And let me put her website in here real quick, okay? So you'll have it. I'll do that. LOVEDANDLIT. Okay, this is her website. So please, if you do, lovedandlit.com. So if you do appreciate, and honey, she sent me the Soft Life room spray. Oh, I just sprayed it for the first time. This is so good. It smells like vanilla. It's kind of peachy. It's beautiful. So she sent me a candle and she sent me a room spray, and I absolutely love it. So if you're looking for something to patronize for the holidays and you want to buy Black and you want to buy fragrances, everybody loves candles. And I think this is not a bad gift to give to people. I think this is fantastic. Flow Essence is another one out of Minnesota. Okay, Flow Essence gonna have to send me something. But I need to check Flow Essence out. Or just have them to message. You know what? Maybe message them to message me and then I can talk about them. Because I would love to do that. Of course, I have no problem talking about them. But Loved and Lit. So y'all get into that. Oh, that smells so good in here. Oh, it smells so good. So I love that. So then we've talked about my Wicks In candle company. So I'm just getting my Wicks In candles. She sent me Black Girl Magic. We had her on the show. And I am going to order. This is what I'm giving for Christmas this year. And I'm going to order my own candles. She sent me some, but I'm going to order some because I'm going to order some for a gift bag, and I'm going to order some for family for Christmas. I'm buying Black now. Um, I'll let you know, J. Crew. Message me on Instagram, and I'll give you an address to send it to. So these are great, but child, this is good. The Black Girl Magic smells good. I gave my sister one. I should have gave her that one, but I gave her one because it does smell good. But I love my sister, so I just shared it with her. But the Virgo one, because she gives one for every zodiac sign. The Virgo one smells so good. All her things smell so clean, and I love them. This is candle creator Christian Bacon. We had her on the show, My Wicks In Shopify. So you can find her on Instagram. Let me put that in here. Hold on. I'm gonna put this in here too. My WICK Wicks END dot my shop hi.com. Oh, we got spray all over here. Okay. So this is hers. Oh, yes, I will add them on my website. I do know how to do that now. But she's already on the website. My Wicks In is on the website. I got to put the lit one on the website. So I'll put that on there. Oh, girl, yeah. I need to go back and do this. Make sure I know how to do it. I'm going to work on that today. Because today is my executive working day. This is not, I just post as it comes today, but today I'll try to chill out. Now, this one I've had for a very long time. This is from Snooty Poos. And oh my God, I know she probably think, oh my girl. Oh my Lord Jesus. Look at this. She sent me this. Wear Pearls, Pretty Girls, 1908, AK. This is my new Tumblr. I love it. I love it so much. It's so beautiful. Child, April always call me. Hold on. Girl, I'm on live. What you doing? YouTube. Okay. She said, okay, I'm coming. But this right here, let me put it. This is she didn't leave a card. So this is I'm gonna put this up here right quick. Because she can do anything. So, people are this is pledge season and coming up is pledge season. So this is SNOO. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. This is SN. Let me go get it right. SNOOTYPOOHS. And I hope if you know her, would you just tell her that I did mention it? I'm gonna have to message her some kind of way. And she does all kinds of things. All kinds of things, right? So this is her situation right here. So Snooty Poos, she does all types of things, and I absolutely love this. But y'all, hold what you got, honey. Hold what you got. Look at this. So I'm sitting here, the contractor here, put my picture up downstairs. I'm trying to get my stuff together, blah, 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 blah. And the bell rings and the man drops the boxes off. So he dropped off something a few minutes ago. And then I had another box. And I just took the box and put it down. And then something said, look at the number. So I was like, oh, shoot. Because he was just at the house next door. And I said, well, let me make sure I have the right thing. So when I got the box, y'all, when I got the box, I didn't even look at it at first. Then I looked at it. It said on. I was like as in the Oprah Winfrey Network on. Sometimes it takes me a minute for it to get together. So I was like, oh my God. So he was sitting there talking to me. And I'm like, why is he talking to me when I said I got a box from the Oprah Winfrey Network? Like, why are you talking to me? My mind is not what the picture is up. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I gotta open my box. So I was sitting there and I was like, I want to open the box and I want to open it with y'all because I don't know what's in here. So let me show you what I did. I did open it. But look, this is all how far I got. Y'all look. What could this be? Wait a minute, let me take this off. Hold on 1 second. Let me take this off. Let me take my visual effects off because this is getting on my nerves. Okay. So I opened it up and this was so beautiful. So now we're going to look at it together. I don't even know what this is. Like, why is it like this? And how did they get my address? Hey, Pepper. Isn't that beautiful, Mini-Me? This is gorgeous. This is from OWN Network to me. So now I did not want to open it. I didn't want to mess up the bow, but now that we're here together, I can do that. I don't know what this is. I love opening gifts. Oh my God. It says, oh, look what it says on the front. I mean, hey. On for the holidays. On for the holidays. We're gonna get into some topics too. But let's get these gifts taken care of. Okay, y'all, let's open it together. I'm not gonna look, I'm gonna open it with y'all so we can all sit at the same time. Is this candles? Yeah, look at all these candles. Oh my God. Let's read the card. She said, yes. It says glowing holiday greetings from the OWN Press team. As the season sparkles with light and connection, we hope our OWN for the holidays movies bring warmth, joy, and togetherness to your celebrations. Wishing you a bright and beautiful holiday season, and may your light continue to shine in 2026. Cassie, Bryan, Brenda Lowry, Deborah Sullivan, and Jackie Cronick. Thank you all so much. Bake yourself a merry little Christmas. So these are shows that's coming on. So I'm gonna have to watch and review. I'm getting oh girl, they smell so good. This comes on November 29th. Scan here for press materials. Okay, I'm gonna send that for press materials. That's for me right there. I'm gonna do that. So then we have bake yourself a merry little Christmas candle. We have Christmas showdown. So they give me all the candles right here. Very Merry mystery candle. Y'all. Okay. So that's it. Okay. There's no more. But how beautiful is this? She said I made it so nice. Oh my, isn't that beautiful? From OWN. Let me see. They said, how does it smell? Hold on. I can't get it out. Hold on. Child, no. I'm gonna break my nail. I'm gonna slide it out. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, this one is. Oh, they got the Christmas showdown. These are the movies, and then they have Very Merry Mystery. So they have a candle for all the shows. So the Christmas showdown is this one. That smells good. It's really light. Hold on, let me get this one out. I like the burgundy one. Ooh, that smells good. This is clean. This is I don't know, this is perfumey, but ooh, I got wax on my nails. This smells so good. I like this one. And this one is the Very Merry Mystery. That is beautiful. Y'all, that is so wonderful. Thank you, OWN Network. This is so gorgeous. Thank you all for being here with me. I love this. Shout out to the OWN Network for the holidays. I don't know how they got my address, but I'm so excited. Hey, No Chaser. No Chaser, you busy? Do you want to come up? Because we need to talk about some stuff. You want to come up? Can you come up if I drop the link? I don't know how you can get that, girl. Ooh, it's your girl. I'm going to drop the link, No Chaser TV, okay? All right, y'all. That is fantastic. I feel so blessed. I feel seen. Now let's get to these topics, child. Well, look, what I was talking about were the different things that I had right here. And I told y'all I want y'all to okay, he said he can't right now. I want y'all to patronize these. So I got my own child, I got my own candles. My own candles from OWN. This is from Loved and Lit Company. I put it in here. This is from Snooty Poos. If y'all are looking to get, because it's that time of year, honey, people crossing over. Snooty Poos. That's why I got it right here. Snooty Poos. And this is from Wix In. And we had her on the show. So if you just go back into this video, you can see it. But we got to get into what's going on right now. Child, Eddie and Wendy. I'm so happy about my candles. They do be in the bushes watching. They be in here, girl. They done found out. Maybe my manager. I'm gonna have to call him. Maybe my manager did this. Maybe he had to give him my information because I didn't do it. That's amazing. Okay. Thank you, by Grace. Y'all. Wendy and Eddie. So, Wendy and Eddie. Wendy and Eddie with these aliases. Pam Oliver, Wendy, Pam Oliver. Let's just read it first. Let's read it and then we're gonna talk about it. Okay. So my light is trying to not let me be great today. So, exclusive RHOP news from Baltimore Banner. Prosecutors are alleging that Wendy and Eddie Asefo used 40 credit cards and went by aliases Pam Oliver and Eddie Hennessy. Read the latest twist in their alleged insurance fraud with whoever. Wendy and Eddie were indicted by a Carroll County jury last month on charges of insurance fraud. So now prosecutors are seeking additional financial records of Real Housewives of Potomac star Wendy Osefo and her husband Eddie Osefo that they say will show a pattern of excessive spending and support a motive in their criminal fraud case, new court filings show. Defense attorneys for the Osefos had said Carroll County prosecutors were on a fishing expedition in seeking new banking records for the couple who were indicted last month for allegedly staging a burglary at their Finksburg home in order to claim losses. They want the subpoena squashed. So, of course, they want the subpoena squashed, right? This is crazy. But prosecutors responded saying the Osefos have approximately 40 credit and or debit cards. Y'all, let me tell you something. I had got a new credit card. I had gone to Kohl's, right? You know how they do at Kohl's, and they're like, "Oh, you do this, you get this off." And I was like, "Man, I just bought a house. I don't know. I mean, I said, okay, let's do it." So I gave her a number that I said, "Child." So they gave me the card. I'm thinking I had a Kohl's card. I didn't think I had a Kohl's Visa until I got it, and I was like, I didn't want another credit card. I don't need it. I don't need a credit card. I need to pay the other two off. But they got 40. I couldn't even imagine. And if they got 40 cards, you know they to the limit. Thank you, Patricia. Okay. So then they go on to say, some which are believed to be in company names and have in other instances used aliases. Pam Oliver and Eddie Hennessy in a deliberate attempt to mask their identity. Prosecutors also say Wendy Osefo falsely denied using PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App to pay for jewelry. Let me say this, and I said this in my post about it. If they are around here asking the questions, hey, Moon Radiant, if they're asking you the questions, they already know the answer. Girl, yeah, I paid that little money off. I was done. It's a zero balance on there. They already know the answers. Are you serious, Elizabeth? Elizabeth, she said Kohl's changed their regular cards to Visa about 3 years ago. I had no idea. So then the state anticipates seeing purchases as well as returns on financial records. Prosecutors wrote additional that the state expects such documentation to show a pattern of excessive spending, supporting motives in this case. The state avers that insurance fraud is a financial crime, and in that the amount of debt owed by the Osefos jointly, individually, and by businesses that they own is a lot. What in the world? 40 credit cards. Cherie, I would be crazy if I had 40 credit cards. Because I know if I had 40 credit cards, I'll be trying to, girl, that's my whole life. And then you got to pay your mortgage, you got to pay your light bill, water bill, you got to pay for freaking internet, you got to pay the cable bill, groceries, gas. You might need to get your car service in that month. And you got 40 credit cards? Girl, I've got it. I got it now. I realized that Kohl's is not Capital One got me too. And I had already done with Capital One. I paid them off and shut that down like 2 or 3 years ago. 40 cards. I think if you have more, I think 7 credit cards is a lot. But maybe if your lifestyle, you know what I'm saying, if you got a work card, you got a couple of cards, like, because I got a card for Lillian. She and I have a card together, and it has a zero balance. I gave her that card to go to college with. If you need something, you can use that. Shirley said she got two. 40 though, and you know it's to the limit. You know it's to the limit, right? Let me see what this voice makes to say, child. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on one second. Cause when I get this voice message, I need to see what's going on right here. Hold on, let me see what it said. Let me transcribe it. Child, let me let me go back. Same housewife, different person. So we were talking yesterday, and I said that Bobby V was the one that had got arrested with Mia, and then people had said no, it was Ink because Ink's name was on the apartment. Child, I was talking to somebody this morning, and they have messaged me and said, "Yep, Ink got locked up with her." His name is Jared. That's him. That's Ink's name. He got locked up too. His name was on the list. Wendy and Mia and Karen. Hey Trinity. Trinity, I just got some candles from OWN Network. I'll show them to y'all later. Lord have mercy. Ink got locked up because somebody was saying that how's Ink gonna talk about Mia being locked up on his show tomorrow, meaning today. But he got to get out so he can talk about. He got to get out. He's locked up too. That's it. Healthcare workers. That's what I'm talking about. Two credit cards is good. I have a debit card, of course, and I have three cards. I think I have three cards now. Yeah, I have three. Yeah, I have three, and I'm just trying to pay them off. Sin, just drive where you got to go, girl. Look, y'all, please hit the like button. Sin says she driving, but please hit the like button. So please make sure you hit the like button for my mod. I appreciate it so much. We'll go and get them out. I don't, girl. Somebody go ahead and take him over there. And is Mia out? Do we know if Mia is out yet? How can we find out if she's out yet? Let me ask somebody. Let me ask Google. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no, child, Mia face was the first. Look, Mia face the first thing that comes up on Google. Has Mia Thornton been bailed out of jail yet? Child, the AI overview says yes. Mia Thornton has been bailed out of jail after being arrested for allegedly stealing furniture. She was granted $2,500 bond in a Fulton County courtroom. $2,500. Oh, well, she out. That's good to know. Mia Thornton has been bailed out of jail after being arrested for allegedly stealing furniture. She was granted a 2,500 bond in Fulton County courtroom. Thornton was arrested at the Atlanta airport. She was accused of stealing approximately $11,000 worth of furniture from a rental condo. A judge granted her a $2,500 bond. She waived her first appearance in a Fulton County courtroom on Thursday. Charles Mill said, Mill said, I'd have been through a lot. I done stayed up here all night. Now she out. So that's good. She's out. Yeah, I just said, honey, I just pulled it up. $2,500. I can't. And then like for Mia to sit, and I like Mia, and for her to sit and talk about Wendy and knowing you gonna try to take these people's stuff. Here's the thing, Cherie. If he does try to get custody, do you think they would give it to him because of his age, or it won't make a difference? Look what healthcare workers said. Stealing furniture. I still cannot get over this foolery. Why in the world of all things? Exactly. She by Grace said it's gonna be a misdemeanor with that low bond. 2,500. 11,000, but that's grand larceny, right? She did, girl. That's what the people say, honey. That's what the TMZ said. She moved out like a thief in the night, in the middle of the night. Yeah, I'm sorry. It would never cross my mind. Like you go to a hotel, I might take a towel to wrap my flat irons up with. You know what I'm saying? I might do that. But I'm not about to take I'm not about to take nothing that I didn't bring in there. Let's just be honest. We've all taken a towel from a hotel, which means she owes somebody some money. That's no, that's a felony. $11,000 property. Yeah, that's grand larceny. Yeah, she said. Look at Liz said. She said karma hit Mia like a hurricane. She made a whole TikTok laughing at Wendy. Now look who's got a mugshot. Oh God, this is so sad. But yeah, doesn't it seem like okay? This is what I didn't say today when I did my housewife things. I thought about it after I posted it, and I started to delete it, but I said I can talk about it later. We talked about Karen, right? Yes, we're so happy to see Karen. And these are the thoughts that was going through my mind when I was just walking around thinking about deleting it. I was like, Karen made a choice 4 times to get in her car behind the wheel. Now, whether or not Karen can take a lot of alcohol, I don't know if she was taking something and drinking alcohol, whatever it was, she knew she wasn't in her right mind, but she got behind the wheel anyway. Right? So she comes out here at BravoCon because she has to. You can't go into hiding. You've put yourself out here on this platform. You can talk much junk on this platform. You know what I'm saying? So now you just want to go and hide. So you have to come out. So people are at BravoCon being respectful because Karen's the older woman, but they're being respectful. 87 likes. Come on, y'all. Let's go now. 136 people. You can get 136 likes. Karen went and did this thing, which is crazy to me. And I know people want to respect her and they're glad she's out. But at the end of the day, Karen, that was crazy. We all know when we've had enough. And we all have sense enough. At least I hope we all have sense enough not to get behind the wheel. Hey, boss lady Alpha. I'm in Sam's Club. Let me check. Let me click some. Yes. We all know that. Hey, Britt. Well, Britt, I had opened a gift from OWN Network. So I wanted y'all to open it with me. But now we're talking about the women of the housewife sector. Pepper said, even though it's a felony, she can still get off, especially if it's first offense. She can do a program to where it can be expunged once completed. Come on, Mia. And child, is Mia and little bit Bobby Valentino broken up? They not together. Did I hear that right? That he was with some other girl? Cause she hasn't been posting with him a lot lately. Thomas Jefferson's concubine has taken full responsibility for her actions. Hopefully, she does right. The fact, Tamika, that she said she was Thomas Jefferson's concubine is crazy work. That is crazy. Mm, mm, mm. Karen was behind the wheel 4 times. Karen has had 4 DUIs. And the judge said, what I'm going to let you do, make 5. Like, I think a DUI is just, I mean, and I don't care. Maybe she didn't care because of her age. She's like, what am I going to do? My husband is this, and I have this, and I don't have to do this or whatever. But that's not cute. That's not a cute situation. Yeah. But they're not saying she's alcoholic, though, girl. I agree, Sherry. She said if you're alcoholic, you can still think you can drive, and everything is intact. Oh, Oh, Tamika said her and Bobby broke up. She made a long post a while back. Child. And here's the thing. I don't think that she's back with Ink. I think Ink was just arrested because he was just picked up. He could have been at home doing his thing, but they picked him up because his name is on the lease. And who helped Mia get that stuff out of there? G got to have the kids. Child, they say that Karen had somebody in the car because when she got picked up, it did. I do kind of remember her saying somebody had left, and I feel like she said that. But more than that, she done had 3 other offenses where she been driving like that. I mean, no, I guess not. I don't know. I don't know if he was there. I just know he was picked. He was arrested also. I don't know if he was there because somebody asked, was he at the airport? I don't know if Ink was with her. I do not know. I heard her say something about Gordon. I heard her say, can she make a phone call? I heard her say that he has the key to the storage. And I heard her say something about an email. And I told him enough is enough. We need to get the furniture back. That's all I heard from her. Jesus Christ. I don't know if he was there. He could have been there. And then here's the thing. At the beginning of the video, the man asked, do you know why you have a warrant? She said yes. Mia knew she had a warrant for her arrest. Oh my God, according to Sugar Daddy. But then Wendy. Okay, did y'all watch the Hot Wife Swap? Did y'all see how Eddie was so nervous about getting that paint on the floor? One could say that Wendy is really running this show. Because people feel like Wendy was behind this. Child, these cameras smell so good. I'm going to like all of them. Or should I save them? Should I save my... We'll talk about that later at the end. I got to call my mama. That said, he helped her get a place and then jumped. And she jumped rent. And that's the case. Can't trust nobody. Apparently, with Mia moving like a thief in the night, she had intentions of taking the furniture. But here's the thing: you know it's wrong, Mia. And you okay. Right now, if somebody come in your crib and they take a fork and a spoon and a knife, you're not gonna notice that, right? You're not gonna notice that. Then next time they come back, it might be a little whatnot. You be like, "What? I know I had some right there, but maybe I moved it. I don't know." But if your TV is gone, if your chair is gone, if your bed is gone, you're gonna notice that. You went in there and moved them. I don't know the furniture, so I don't know all what she took out of there. But they say furniture, $11,000 worth. So $11,000 worth of furniture. That's a lot of furniture. Because you just think about how much you pay for your couch. You know what I'm saying? How much you pay for your TV, how much you pay for your bed. That don't even really get to, that might get you at 6 or 7 thousand. You got a couple of more thousand to take. She got end tables. She probably got 2 rooms of stuff. Which is crazy. She could have gave that ish back if person agreed to drop warrant better than exactly. But here's the thing, Pepper. I'm so glad you said this because this is what I want to point out. And I think I have already. It's too late when you got bracelets on your wrist, hooking you together, talking about I need the key to the storage. I told them on the email we just got to put it back. Girl, it's too late. Hey, Dr. Meredith, it's too late. It's too late to send an email. And y'all need to stop emailing. If it's high end, that wouldn't be much. A bedroom set can be $11,000. You're right, it can be. But I I just would love to know what she got out of there. Oh my God, look what Cherie said. She said she was hit by a drunk driver in 2022. By God's grace, I survived. So I have. And see, here's the thing: when you have a testimony like this is when you cannot see it for Karen. This is why Karen's behavior cannot be unexcused. This is why people cannot go up for Karen. This is why people want Karen to be in jail for 4, 5, 6 years. Because it's one thing to say Karen is an older woman. She made a mistake. She had a DUI 4 times. That's messed up. But we don't want her in jail. But if you have someone like Cherie right here, who has been a recipient of someone who was a drunk driver and she's here to tell about it, lock her up and throw away the key. Because she still ain't learned no lesson. For her to be, I mean, now I'm mad. Now I'm mad because Sheree done sat here and told us her story. And thank God you're here, honey. But now I'm mad. Like, what you doing at Bravo? What you doing at BravoCon? You on house arrest. You don't need no excuse to go nowhere. Now I'm mad. Now I got mad because it's somebody over here in the Millie crew that done went through something and Karen around here, BravoCon, thinking it's okay to do whatever she doing, and now she just gonna try to talk about her addiction. 4 DUIs, Karen. Now I got mad. Let me take this down, child. Sheree, I'm so glad you're here, girl. Mm. Hold on, child. Wait a minute. Let me get myself together. Mia Thornton was arrested along with Jared McGriff, who is described as a man involved with her. They are accused of stealing more than $10,000 worth of furniture and a television from a rented condo, according to Vulture and Yahoo. Mia Thornton and Jared McGriff, theft of furniture and television, rented condo. The condo's management company claims Thornton and McGriff moved out of the unit in the middle of the night, taking items with them. I have no sympathy for that. I have no sympathy for that. Girl, child, Cherie. I mean, like, I'm not saying I didn't see it differently until you said what you said. I'm not saying that. I think Karen was wrong altogether. But like when you have someone, not saying that I know you, but I know you in this moment, and I know that you're on this live, and that is a blessing. Now Karen should have did her whole time. She have done her whole time. I'm sorry. Is Mia broke? Probably. Oh, Kim said, Bravo. What Kim said, child. Kim said, Bravo glorifies and implores their criminals. Clearly, because they got 3 on the docket. Well, Mia is technically not an employee. Oh, thank God you were really here. I know that's right. This is that's what hurts so bad. That's what hurts so bad when you. Oh, girl, I done got emotional. Hold on, let me get myself together. This is not what this live about. That's what hurts so bad. This is crazy. This is crazy. Me'll be lying. Me'll be broke. Oh, Jesus. And you can't, I mean, I like Mia. I really like Mia. But you just really can't get behind her because Mia, you didn't bring anything in. How you gonna take something out? I did. I did. I think I did see that. I think that's where I clipped my photo of her today in my story. I think so. Yeah. I think I did see that. Girl, you so welcome. Exactly. Wait a minute. What you talking about? What Sharifah Day said? What Sharifah Day said? 4 DUIs and she still the ground down. Yeah. She did get a slap on the wrist. But she definitely got a slap on the wrist. Pepper said, I drove drunk once in my 20s. I was 20s. I was praying to make it home once. I did. I never did again. I was sick for 2 days. Yeah. And I mean, I think at some point, maybe, I know I've been in the car. I've never driven drunk. I've never done that. But I definitely have been in the car in college. Thank you, God, for watching over me. But I would never do something like that. No, never. I know. Not maybe she thought she bought the furniture. So after how long has she been there? Oh, but let me tell you this, girl. Listen to this. Let me give y'all this little tea. Because this was told to me. It said just like this. Now, didn't I tell you she was going to be evicted in Atlanta too? She was evicted from the very first penthouse we saw her in Baltimore. She was then evicted from the rental house she had in Potomac. This talking about Mia. She was then evicted from the condo in Bethesda, Maryland. And then she was evicted from the condo in DC before she moved to Atlanta. And when I say this person that I mean, she leaves before the eviction takes place. So she's basically a squatter. She lives there for free for months at hand as long as it takes to go through the court system. And then she's out. She's like that. She, like that paperwork says, for the arrest in Atlanta. The landlord says she moved in the middle of the night. So they're saying that she is like a squatter. Mia, she does this. I was told this a while ago. Hold on, let me look at this. Let me transcribe this. Hold on. She was like, didn't I tell you I want to see how long? Oh, wait a minute. This is my friend. Hold on. Hey, girl, I'm going to call you when I get off live. She said, I didn't I tell you I wanted to see how long it was going to take before Mia got evicted in Atlanta? Because she has 3 evictions in Maryland and 1 eviction in DC. Then she hightailed it down to Atlanta, and now this thing says she moved in the middle of the night without telling the condo owner, which means she owes them money. So she was moving before the eviction came up. This time she just took the people's furniture with her. Yeah. They said how many did I just say? 3. She had 3 in Maryland and 1 in DC and 1 in Atlanta. 3 in Maryland, 1 in DC, 5. You know she owed money and she just left. I don't know, cause she's a Karen girl. Nobody believes that little white lady. Nobody believes her. She was a mess. Mm-hmm. You're right. You know her credit is shot. You know Mia don't have no credit. You know it, don't you? Child. She'd have been, and this is somebody in DC that knows. She was evicted from the very first penthouse. We saw her in Baltimore. She was then evicted from that rental house she had in Potomac. She was then evicted from the condo in Bethesda, Maryland, and then she was evicted from the condo in DC. They said Mia is a squatter. I hope Karen comes out clear. I can't wait to hear what she has to say. I can't wait. I cannot wait to see what she got to say. Let me see what else going on, child, because Wendy done took over the internet. Why the hell would he do that? What's going on? That is crazy. Hold on. Let me see what's in his inbox. Hold on. Oh, let me talk about this too. Okay. Okay. Let me talk about this. Okay. With the grain. When it comes to Nene, I need people like I'm gonna stand on what I said. I was down this hill. I'm standing what I said. Nene is not coming back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta on no day. And whatever day, if it comes and she does, I will come right back and I will apologize. But Nene won't be back. The people like this blog site right here, Gossip Official. I know that that's what they do. They talk about the door is open. Bravo boss Francis Berwick says Nene Leakes can come back to the network as Andy Cohen confirms he's communicating with the housewife. Okay, I'm not Andy. Nene talked to Carlos King, right? Nene said that Andy texted her when Brent was sick. And before that, he texted her about other things. She said he's never texted her about coming back to Housewives or anything like that. Now, with this chairman saying that Nene can come back to a show, Nene has come back to a show. She's done red carpet things, right? She was asked to be on Traders, but she couldn't because her son was sick. A show just went off, a big show. If Nene was able to come to a show, BravoCon definitely would have been a place where she came, right? And I do understand why Carlos wanted to check in with Nene because to see Cherie and to see Kim Zolciak there, the two women that she called and brought on the show, and she not on the show, I get it. Nene is never coming back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I don't know why people keep saying that. Nene is coming back. She's not. Just because Andy said, Nene verified what the texts were about. She verified that. It was not about anything with the show. He texted her about her son. Yeah. Like she's not like Nene is a housewife, right? And Nene and being a housewife, I think Nene being a housewife is kind of like that's just what she does. That's who she is. She came from being a housewife at home with Greg and her sons to being on TV and being a housewife. Then money started coming and she got a little bit more luxurious. She got a little bit more money. So she started looking a little different. She got some things done and blah, blah, blah. And she's just she's the number one housewife, point blank, period. Nene is that girl. She gonna be that girl. But Nene won't be that girl on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. That won't ever happen. Because after she done cursed Andy out and called him somebody who don't like people of color and then sued the network and all, Nene thought she was bigger than the program. I saw somebody say that. And I mean, that doesn't mean that I don't love Nene. She's just not coming back. She's not going to return. She's not. I do too, blessed lady. I feel sorry for her kids. Well, it won't come back to life, Deirdre. And it won't ever come back to life. If that's how you feel, it's not coming back to life. Because Nene won't be back on that show. She won't. Mm-mm. Because I think, like somebody said in the comments, you got to read between the lines. The chairman said Nene can be on shows. She did not say Nene can be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And if Nene could be on shows, she would have been at BravoCon. That's the biggest show ever. Do you know how BravoCon would have exploded? All of them people there, even Karen Huger and Wendy Osefo, with all the stuff that they got going on. That was like the biggest thing or whatever, to see what they were going to say. If Nene had walked out on that stage, not to do anything, but if she had walked out on the night that they were giving out the awards, BravoCon would have been the best thing on the TV box. It would have had the highest ratings of everything you've ever seen on television. It would have beat the ratings that Bravo has ever done. It would have beat her. So if she can come on a TV show, why not bring her to BravoCon? That's why they have her doing a red carpet for E, right? That's why they kind of have her doing, okay, we'll let her do Traders. We'll let her do Traders. Oh, she can't do Traders right now? Okay, we may circle back. And people feel like since that's how they kind of did Phaedra and they phased Phaedra back in, they phased Phaedra back in with Traders. Then she got married to Medicine. Now she's back a housewife. Not the same. Not the same. What Phaedra did to Candy was done from one housewife to another, not the network. Bravo does. I agree with you right here. Bravo holds grudges. She sued them, called them rape. They are not allowing her back on that show. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen because why would you not let Nene come back? Why not Nene? And Nene doesn't know how to be anything else but a housewife. Even with the podcast thing, I think Nene likes things just happening for her. I don't know what else Nene has going on. She always says she has something going on, but I don't know. I don't know what else she has going on. I have no idea. But she won't be there. We need there were blind items saying that people staging this show were panicked due to low ticket sales. What show you talking about, honey? You talking about BravoCon? What you talking about? Let me see if I can find. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it right quick. Hold on. No, I don't want to do. I don't want to search across my channel. I want to search on YouTube. Hold on, just a second. No, 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 no. I don't want to do that. I want to go to YouTube. Hold on one second. Carlos King. Okay, here we go. Let's go to Carlos King conversation. Oh, he said something about that. I haven't listened to that. Okay, let's see. Let me go back. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I'm trying to get to this particular part. Hold on, y'all. Okay, here we go.
Housewives and just everybody, just all the bloggers. So I saw a lot of stuff. Also, people were DMing me, people who were there who know me personally were texting me and that kind of stuff. So I understand how you feel because a lot of people were texting me and felt the same way that you felt. Um, I personally think it's impossible to erase something, this kind of legacy. It's impossible. I mean, we can pretend.
Okay, I agree with her. You cannot erase Nene Leakes as the Real Housewives of Atlanta, right? But then she's going to go on and say, and we're doing this under fair use. We're covered under copyright disclaimer of 1976. We are researching and teaching. So she is always going to be the Nene Leakes, right? And then she talks about she was the first one and this, that, and the third. We're not going to forget about OC, but after Nene Leakes had come on here, everything paled in comparison. So let's keep going.
Like I wasn't there day one, but I was the one and the only one. Okay. I was day one. And so were you.
Yeah.
So I was day one. And
Oh, okay.
listen, I'm not saying that the other girls don't deserve to be applauded. They do. Everybody put work in, but it is what it is. I was day one, and that's just what it is.
Yeah.
And
Go
so
ahead.
I they were celebrating a lot of people who came after me, and but that's
Exactly.
okay.
Andy revealed that
Okay, we're gonna get to that real quick. But right here, Pacino said Los has interviewed her several times, but he can't seem to create a project for her. I think 100% of the time she is aware of who Carlos is and what he does, and we're not gonna have. And she already know it could be some mess because we see his track record right now. Let's get into the Andy of it all. Let's go.
You and him have been texting. He was asked about you. Say obviously whatever you feel comfortable saying, but you two have been texting, according to him. If so, do you want to share what y'all been texting about, or how you guys came to that?
Um, well, we haven't texted about my return or me doing anything. Most of you guys know that my son was sick, and so he was texting me about my son being sick.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Which was a very nice gesture and a very nice text message. But yeah, we've texted before that though. We actually text months before that. So listen. I mean, if everybody asks me about Andy and I'm not holding any grudges over here.
So now you know. And look, how long ago was that Britt was in the hospital? That's the last time he texted her. So when you talk about it, it is what it is. Exactly. Nene sued them. Candy and Phaedra were castmates to castmates, two black women, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. And I hate that people feel like they ask for her all the time, and I hate that people feel like it's gonna happen, but it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And I hate to sound harsh, but I mean I would like to see Nene back on there. I think I would like to see her back on there. I think I do. But I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know, child. So yeah, that's that on that. But let me know what y'all think about this. I was like, let me come on here and so we can talk about Wendy crazy self. Wendy done got her. Oh, oh, wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. Hold on. We can't go. Let's go. Let's go look at this. Hold on, right quick. Let's look at this right here. Uh, where is this from? The reality rundown. Child. Wait a minute. Let's just go up here. What is this? Candace. Hmm. That's too far back. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. She Silva, Portia. Oh no. How do I have it on here and it's not on there? Oh wait a minute, let me see right here. Maybe it's on here. Well, anyway, the Candace says Kiana needs a mentor on the Real Housewives of Potomac. Why is Candace still speaking on the Real Housewives of Potomac? Candace shares Kay needs a mentor, and Karen was supposed to be that person. Castmates thoughts. Is Kay in need of housewife guidance? Yes, she is in need of it, but that's not for Candace to say. I wish that people that's not on these shows would be quiet because now you just look crazy. Child, it's crazy how Wendy and Eddie is all over this internet. Mm, mm, mm. At this point, real celebs and TV veterans know better than the fool with Carlos King outside of a quick interview or photo. Exactly. Exactly. Every interview, every interview he asks about Andy. And every interview is the same. Oh, yeah, I talked to him. I'm going to do some hot topics here in a minute. And then I think I might be done for today, y'all. Oh shoot, hold on. I got another post about the girls that fight. Hold on, child. Let me see what they say. Y'all look. Hold on. Let me look at this. Oh my gosh. Let's look at this. Look at this, child. Let me share this with y'all. Look at this. Come on, the mom like the kid. Okay. So the Real Housewives. I told you I read. Real Housewives of Potomac alum Mia Thornton sued for eviction months before arrest. The Real Housewives of Potomac Mia Thornton, according to U.S. Weekly, Real Housewives Potomac Mia Thornton was sued for eviction months before her recent arrest over alleged theft of furniture from a luxury rental. They obtained a lawsuit filed by Encore Management against Thornton and Jared McGriff on September 11th. The suit stated that the couple rented a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,011 square footage unit in Atlanta, but failed to pay the rent. Encore Management requested that Thornton and McGriff be evicted and pay past due rent of $5,100 for September, plus $6,085 per month for any continued occupancy. The suit also sought an additional $700 in fees. A second eviction lawsuit was filed in March of 2024 in North Carolina, in which a landlord claimed Thornton failed to pay $3,419 in rent. So there we have it. There it is. Mia not paying her rent. Mia is not paying her rent, y'all. How in the world do you expect to live and not pay your rent? You can't live and not pay. Yeah, honey, we not already covered that, Kelby. Child, we covered that. You need to go back a little bit, honey. We already got that. We already read it and everything. Mia, you cannot not pay your rent, ma'am. Yeah. And I also even made a post, Kelby. So what they got name? What's his name? Eddie Hennessy and Pam Oliver. Child. I was like, Eddie should have had another first name. Jesus. Oh my gosh, she should have got Section 8 or income-based housing. You laughing, it's a LOL, but it's real. Mia. Let me read it again. Look at this. Let me make it big. U.S. Weekly obtained a lawsuit filed by Encore Management against Thornton and Jared McGriff. So Ink over here not paying the rent either. Like, you think it's okay? Or do you give her the money and she don't pay it? The suit stated that the couple rented a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2011 square foot unit in Atlanta, but failed to pay the rent. Y'all, the rent is $6,000. That's how much the rent is in Atlanta, $6,000? How much is it at a house? I would be in my mama's house. That's where I would be. I ain't even gonna lie. Y'all can talk about me all y'all want to, but I'll be living in my mama's house. My mama don't pay no mortgage, and I ain't gonna pay none either. How are you a whole reality star out here and not pay your bills? Enough said. That is it. The show is over. We don't have to talk about anything else because this is the question. How are you a whole reality star out here and not pay your bills? How are you a whole grown person and don't pay your bills? Yes, where are they living for $6,000 a month? That is crazy. And why would you move somewhere knowing you just cut off your income? You move to Atlanta. Atlanta is the movingest and shakingest fictional spot in the world, right? And you move into a place and you sign a lease and $6,000 is on the paperwork. He probably just put it in his name. Girl, not $935. Where you live? I'm gonna come and move over there. Cause that's where I need to be. Cause I said I wanted a spot anywhere in Atlanta. So I moved right over there, honey, for $935. That is crazy. Yep. Look what Kim said. She gonna have to start, baby. She gonna have to start dancing again. Exactly. Saying walked off the stage knowing she needed the money. I'm gonna do other things. You know, she had that Mia situation. Oh, the most overpriced, overrated area to move to. On the north side of Atlanta, outside the city, where Nene and Portia lived, plus the house was furnished. Oh, Lord. That's the thing. The house was furnished. Is that why it's so much more? Yeah, that's why it's so much more. Because you already, child, no. Just give me I will, don't nobody have to know if you're sleeping on an air mattress. Don't nobody have to know if you eating off of tray tables. That is not our business. If you come outside in your best Gucci, Prada, Fendi, whatever, DVN, whatever you come out in, that we don't even have to know that. But that would be me. She going back to Gordon. $5,000 for rent. My house would be naked. It would be. It would be. I would have the y'all. When I tell you, I would look through. She said, "Oh, let's start off at $1 million plus HOA." When I tell y'all that I would have gone through to find the best air mattress, and I would have got them for all the rooms, and that's what I would be sleeping on, and I wouldn't have no problem with it because nobody would have to know, and I would have the best tray tables and chair set, and buy me some good pots and pans, and hang up my luxurious items in the closet. And I would pay less than $6,000 a month because, and it was furnished, girl. I think that's a fair price for Atlanta, depending on where it's located. We rent ours for $48.09, and it's not furnished. King size on a platform. Jesus. I mean, I just think you need to crawl. How Auntie Buffy say, crawl before you bow. Child. I don't know. Sam, why you ask this? Sid said it's G at a nursing home. I don't think so. Let me see what Tammy got on here. Tammy sent me something. Hold on. If she has some sense, she do an ATL strip club run where she goes around and hosts. Plus, the brunches are good at the strip club. Maybe she need Shay. Maybe you need to get in touch with her. Shay, get in touch with her. Maybe she needs somebody to guide her. She just moved, and I know her son is like, you should have stayed your behind over there in DC. You came to Atlanta embarrassing me. Now I gotta go to school, and my teachers know my mama done got arrested for stealing furniture. I would be so mad if I was her son. I don't know what to do. Girl, you better talk about it. Well, Walmart, Home Goods, and Target, not Target, but TJ Maxx. I can't go to Target no more. Oh, wait a minute. I'll talk about it. She was begging for him yesterday, talking about he's got the key. Exactly. DOA has all you can eat brunch for $20. They have crab legs. That would be good if she would just go and be a hostess at a strip club and do the brunches. She would get paid for that. Nothing would be wrong with that. You said you came from, look, girl, you trying to make it in the city. She said, right, where's her best friend, Jackie? Oh my God. Mia is around here. I just read to y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Let me read this to you. I just read to y'all this. Girl, we're talking about. I just read y'all this. She was evicted from the very first penthouse. We saw her in Baltimore. She was then evicted from the rental house she had in Potomac. She was then evicted from the condo in the Bethesda, Maryland. And then she was evicted from the condo in DC before she moved to Atlanta. Squatting. Hey, Lulu. What in the world is wrong with her? I used to see the club she used to dance at in North Carolina. She may need to go back to that club, Kelby. She may need to go back. And I'm sure North Carolina living is a little more cheaper than Atlanta living. Look what Shay said. Shay said they have gentleman clubs too, so she can wear her ball gown. Exactly. Exactly. Mia's condo was fully furnished until Mia left and she took it with her. Oh my God. I'm gonna do a hot topic, child. I'm gonna do a hot topic because this is insane. What? Is this true? Oh yeah, he been removed from the countdown. Oh yeah. Oh right. Okay. I was thinking about something else. Hold on, y'all. Let me slow down. Did y'all know that the Department of Education proposal removes graduate nursing and other health programs from professional degree list? That is crazy. We'll talk about it in Hot Topics. I'm gonna go take a nap, then I'm gonna get up. I guess not, Pepper. I guess not. I know that's right. But Jill, let me say, look, Jill, I agree. Because if you look in Kim Kardashian's home, she don't have nothing there but walls. Kim might have a beige vase holding a fern, and she might have a statue or something. She don't even have pictures on the wall. She don't even have that. When I moved, I moved and I put like I had my things. Like when I know I'm going somewhere, I always try to get things and have them because I don't want to buy them later. So I was kind of cool when I got here, but I picked up a few things since I've been here. But it's gonna take a long time. It's gonna take a while. I mean, I'm gonna have to wait. Do I want to get up and go and buy everything today? Yes. But can I? No. And I'm definitely not gonna be something I'm not. I'm just not gonna do that because it's so much hard work trying to be trying to be somebody you're not. Mm. Kim and Kanye house look like a psych board. It is horrible. It is horrible. Hey Tia, I wasn't here long, child. We was talking about these housewives, honey. And then I did some unboxing. Tia, let me show you something because I'm getting ready to go. Hold on. Tia, I got a holiday box from. Let me take Mia down so I can talk about my holiday box. Y'all, I'm so excited about my box. I got a holiday box from On for the Holidays. I guess all those. And I got candles. They sent me beautiful candles. And each candle means a Christmas movie that they're going to have on their show for this holiday season. So I have what? 4, 8, 12 candles? 12 days of Christmas? I know, right? It's so nice. So all of so those of you who got a problem with me talking about Love Marriage Huntsville, guess what? We're gonna talk about it this week. Baby, I love this. This is so sweet. I had no idea. I gotta call my manager and see what happened because it had to be him. It wasn't me. But that's so sweet. That's so nice. Those are very nice, right, Trinity? So when you see the people in the comments say, "Why are you talking about Love Marriage Huntsville?" They sent me some candles. They're watching me. They appreciate what I do. I know, right, Jill? Isn't that nice? Isn't that so nice? Fake it till you make it, honey. Don't take. I love that Tia. I mean, I love that Pepper. Look what Pepper said. Exactly, saying layaway was the best thing ever. Fake it till you make it, but don't take it. I love it. I love it. Oh, yeah, they hiding in the bushes, child. Shout out to On Network. Thank you, On, for my holiday candles. I'm gonna watch those movies and talk about them because they gave me a candle per movie. It's 3 different movies, so we're gonna talk about it. I love this. I gotta call my mama and show it to her. She'll be like, "Girl, what is that going on, Oprah Winfrey?" No, Oprah did not send me candles, Mama. No, I'd be clear. But this is nice though, and I do feel appreciative, and I do feel seen. I love that. So my work does not go in vain. Mia can go to Magic City. It's still popping. I watched the documentary. I know, Tamika. Thank you. And I love that y'all come here to hear me, and I love that. And y'all know I do this for you every day. Y'all know that. And I know y'all don't. Oh, let's see if the ratings are in. I know I know if a lot of y'all don't fool with Love Marriage Huntsville. Quiet as kept, you know, it is not very. I think I'm gonna have to take Love Marriage Huntsville like in parts because the Ken and Trish part, I think I'm over it because Ken and Trish don't move on the internet like they move on the show. So I can't handle Ken talking about how he gonna leave when he don't have nowhere to go. He lives there. Like when him and Trish was talking about they was breaking up, and I had talked to Trish. I said, Trish, y'all not breaking up. So why even say that? She was like, we have to do it because of Marquez. Like what? Y'all are grown. What does Marquez do? What is he doing? He holding y'all hostage. Like what is he doing? I do. She will, Kim. She does. Kim, she goes. Thank you, Felicia. Thank you. I am, honey. I'm gonna get some rest. Cause let me tell you something, Phyllis, Felicia. I have that is okay. Okay, let me tell y'all about the current impersonations of Bun Lady. So it's not that that's what she says. I just come up with how she usually is and whatever is happening. When I saw her on the front of Martell's sweatshirt, I was thrown back. I was like, "Hey, Tennessee Miss Girl, where you been?" Yeah, Trish lost for no reason, and I just can't take it anymore. What was I doing? I was doing something. I don't forget what I was doing. I was looking for something, but now I don't forget. But I figured out it'd be too late. But yeah, I just kind of, I don't know. It's very creative. I just go what I think she's gonna say. I think like for her being on that, like when she was on that sweatshirt, it was like, oh my God, I'm on the show. Like, oh, I know what I was looking for. I was looking for the ratings. I was like, because when I saw her on his sweatshirt, I was like, Ariana finally made it on the show. She is on the show. She on Martell's sweatshirt, and the drawstring is covering her face. In the trenches in a leadership position. I'm gonna send you a cash out. Oh, thank you, Tennessee. I appreciate it so much. Let me check these ratings before I go, y'all. Let me check the ratings, okay? Let me see if they out because they weren't out earlier. TV Deets, Love and Marriage Huntsville, season 10, right? but we still couldn't see her face. I know you still couldn't see her face. Yeah, wait a minute. So when did the show come back on? November? November 15th, right? Girl, they don't have no ratings out. Hold on, let me try something else. Let me look one more place. Okay, here we go. Let me see if they're here. I have missed you too, Tennessee Miss Sector. I'm just so glad to see you. There's my Cash App. Hold on. Y'all know. Okay, y'all. Oh, y'all, the ratings are out. So let me go so I can make this video. Yeah. Okay, I'll tell y'all why we on here. So the ratings for September 13th, when they went off, 237,000. The ratings for this past Saturday, 200,000. So let me go and make my video. Let me go find Marceau. And video on the way. So I'm gonna do this video and then I'm gonna lay down. I don't know if I'm gonna do hot topics today. Should I do hot topics? I'll see what's going on. What's today? Thursday. Nothing comes on TV tonight. So I watch Hell's Kitchen tonight. That's my TV show. So I might do one before that comes on. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do these ratings and then I'll hit y'all later with some hot topics, maybe around about 6 or something on y'all way home from work. Okay, that'll work. It took me a minute to get it because I was floored of they really were going to put her on the show. Yeah. It was just she's on the shirt. Yeah, she's not gonna be on the show. She's not gonna be on the show. I'm gonna put you. She said, "You want me to pull out the calculator?" Hey, Hammy Sammy. Oh, you changed your name, Hammy Sammy. Woo! They lost their audience. Yeah. But shout out to oh shoot. Oh, break my nail. This good. Shout out to OWN Network. Thank you all for the candles. Thank you for this. I appreciate it. They are so beautiful and they smell wonderful. Thank you so much. Also, let me tell y'all this before I go. Please patronize the Loved and Lit Company. They brought me this beautiful candle. So candles for the holidays. Lovedandlit.com. If you want to, I had it in here somewhere. Loved and Lit. Can one of y'all put that up? Loved and Lit. Lovedandlit.com. It was really nice, right? Okay. That's that. They also gave me this room spray. I was spraying it a few minutes ago. It smells so good. Then this is from Wix End. They have your astrological sign, and they have a lot of more. She was actually on the show at Wix End. Is that what it is? I don't know if it's wrong. Yeah. And it says My Wix End. My Wix End candle. So you can get that from her. And also Snooty Poo. If you are getting ready to have somebody that's going to cross over this season, this is so beautiful. She made this for me a while ago. Snooty Poo, I think she's on TikTok. But yes, Love and Lit. Love that. Love and Lit. So look, y'all have a great day. I'm about to go do these ratings. I'm going to chill out. It's your girl, Millie Chun. And I'm just so glad y'all joined me. I like to hop on here. And y'all caught me I know it was impromptu, but y'all came through. And I love it. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all have a good day. Bye.